Handling hard times is a straightforward guide for anyone who needs practical tools to get through a tough day without losing themselves. You know the feeling when your chest gets tight, your thoughts go fast, and the room seems too loud to think clearly. This video will show you clear steps to calm your body, steady your mind, and move forward with a sense of purpose. You'll learn how to figure out what you can change, break down big problems into smaller steps, and protect your energy when things around you are overwhelming. Expect practical daily habits you can start tonight and a simple 60-second trick to use anywhere when you feel anxious. These aren't just empty phrases, but real actions that help you build strength over time. By the end, you'll have a simple plan to follow on your worst days and a way to measure your progress so hard moments don't define you. Stay with this video if you want practical advice, calm in chaos, and tools that really help you handle tough situations. Chapter 1. Create daily habits that make you stronger. Many people think emotional strength is something you either have or you don't. They think it's a natural gift, something some people are born with and others can only wish for. But the truth is, emotional strength can be built. It's like building muscles, through regular practice, steady effort, and daily habits that help you deal with life's problems without breaking down. It's not about ignoring your pain or forcing a smile when things are bad. It's about creating a strong base in your mind and heart so that even when life knocks you down, you can get back up, feeling clearer, stronger, and more ready than before. The truth is, every day you are building habits. Some habits make you stronger and some quietly weaken you. Habits aren't just daily routines, they're choices that you make over time, and they shape the way you think, feel, and react to the world. The way you start your day, how you handle stress, the things you say to yourself, and the people you let into your life all affect your emotional strength or weakness. If you want to handle tough times better, you can't wait until things get bad to start working on what's important. You need to prepare in the quiet, everyday moments when not much is happening. That's when you should build your foundation. Start with your mornings. The first hour of your day sets the tone for everything that follows. If you wake up and immediately check your phone for bad news or scroll through endless websites, you start your day on a negative note. You let outside things control your mood before you've even had a chance to think. Get rid of that habit of just going through the motions and start your day on purpose. Drink a glass of water, stretch, and take a few minutes to think about how you want to approach the day. These little actions aren't just good for your body, they also help you take control of your thoughts before the day gets busy. Once you've started your day in a calm and thoughtful way, work on building habits that make you stronger, not more anxious. It's not about never feeling scared or worried, it's about training your mind to stay clear-headed even when you do feel those things. This means being more disciplined. Read books that make you think and learn new things, listen to people who give you good advice, and take time each day to think about what you've learned and how you can use it. The more you improve your mind, the better you'll be at dealing with tough emotions when they come. A key part of being able to handle tough emotions is how you react when things get stressful. We all face problems we don't see coming, but not everyone handles them in the same way. People who lose their cool often haven't learned to take a step back and think things through. You can start building this skill by making a habit of taking short breaks in your daily life. When you get bad news, when something unexpected happens, or when someone says something mean, stop before you react. Take a deep breath and remind yourself that you don't have to respond right away. By not acting right away, you give your mind time to come up with a better reaction. This habit might seem small, but it can really help you deal with stress without losing control. Your physical health is also important to your ability to handle stress. When you're physically strong, your mind is too. If you don't get enough sleep, eat poorly, or stay inactive, your mind gets weaker and can't handle pressure as well. You may notice that when you're feeling tired or not well, your patience is shorter, your thinking gets fuzzy, and you have a hard time managing your emotions. Protect your energy by moving your body every day, eating food that's good for you, and taking the time you need to rest. These choices aren't luxuries, they're necessary steps to get ready for life's challenges. Resilience also grows from the way you talk to yourself. In tough moments, the most hurtful voice is often the one inside your own head. If you keep telling yourself you can't handle something, you make it true. If you keep saying you're weak or unlucky, you make that a habit of thought. Instead, make it a habit to talk to yourself with honesty but also with strength. Replace "I can't handle this" with "I'll find a way through this." Replace "This is too much for me" with "This is hard, but I'll take it one step at a time." The point is not to lie to yourself, but to choose words that help you keep moving, rather than giving up. Building emotional strength isn't about getting rid of problems in your life, it's about facing them without losing yourself. One good way to practice this is by doing small things every day that make you slightly uncomfortable. It might be getting up earlier than you want, having a hard conversation you've been putting off, or trying something new that's a little scary. Each time you choose to face discomfort, you remind yourself that you can get through it and adapt. Over time, you get better at dealing with stress, and what used to be too much becomes easier to handle. Relationships are also important for your emotional strength. The people you spend the most time with can affect your mindset more than you think. If you're around people who are always negative and complain a lot, you'll start to pick up on that energy. But if you spend time with people who encourage you, challenge you, and believe in you, you'll find it easier to stay strong. Make it a habit to choose the people you surround yourself with carefully. Spend less time with people who drain your energy and more time with people who help you grow. Protecting your mental space is one of the most powerful habits you can get into. Another habit that helps you be more resilient is taking time to think about your day. Every day brings new lessons, but if you don't notice them, you'll miss out on chances to grow. Take some time each evening to think about what went well, what was hard, and how you handled it. Ask yourself if what you did today made you stronger or weaker. This simple habit of checking yourself keeps you aware of how far you've come and helps you make changes before small problems turn into big ones. When things get tough, it's easy to focus only on what's wrong. This can drain your energy and make the challenge seem even harder. A daily habit of being thankful shifts your focus. By noticing and acknowledging even small good things in your life, you remind yourself that the world isn't all bad, even when it feels that way. Being thankful isn't ignoring problems, it's seeing them in perspective. It helps your mind hold on to both what's true and what's hopeful at the same time. Consistency is what turns these habits into lasting strength. Anyone can meditate once, exercise for a week, or read a book sometimes. But the real power comes from doing these things every day, even when you don't feel like it. Tough times don't wait for your motivation to come back. They demand action whether you feel ready or not. By doing resilience habits every day, you make them second nature. So when a challenge comes, you respond strongly without having to think about it. You'll see that as these habits grow, your reaction to life changes. Things that used to leave you feeling broken will now be a challenge, but they won't beat you. You'll start to trust yourself more. You'll know that even if life gets tough, you've prepared your mind, body, and spirit to face it. This confidence isn't arrogance. It's a calm feeling that comes from daily practice. You no longer hope you'll make it through. You know you will. There will still be days when you feel tired, when doubt tells you you're not strong enough, when nothing seems to work. On those days, resilience means showing up anyway. It means going through your routine, even if your mind argues against it. It means choosing to do the small things you know will keep you steady. Over time, you'll see that these tough days are what make you truly strong. Resilience isn't built in the big moments of life. It's built in the everyday days when you make choices like being disciplined instead of comfortable, learning instead of avoiding, and taking action instead of making excuses. If you commit to making these habits now, you'll find that when life gets tough, you're not starting from scratch. You're standing on a strong foundation you've built step by step. When the next challenge comes, you'll face it with more clarity, patience, and courage than before. And with each struggle you get through, your strength will grow. You'll understand that being strong isn't about avoiding hard times. It's about being prepared for them every day with habits that help you handle them. This is how you get through difficult times, by becoming the kind of person who can walk through them without getting lost. Chapter 2. Focus fully on what you can control today. Most people lose strength by focusing on things outside their control. They replay conversations they can't change, worry about others, and get frustrated about decisions made by people they don't know. All of this uses up energy that could be used for action. The truth is, life is full of things you can't control, but there's always something you can control right now. Shifting your attention to that area is one of the fastest ways to reduce unnecessary stress and build progress in your life. When you focus only on what you can control today, you bring yourself into the present moment where action is possible. Dwelling on the past traps you in regret, and obsessing about the future fills you with anxiety about things that haven't happened. The present is the only space where you can make choices that change your reality. You'll be most successful when focusing on what you can do right now, in this hour, today, or in the situation in front of you. Even if the future seems uncertain, you still have control over your actions today. One of the first steps to achieving this is to figure out what's yours and what's not. Your thoughts, decisions, actions, habits, and attitude are all under your control. The opinions of others, the weather, the economy, global events, and the past are not. When you draw a clear line in your mind between what's yours and what's not, you stop wasting energy on things you can't change. This clarity helps you break free from the cycle of frustration that comes from trying to control things you can't. This isn't about ignoring reality or pretending problems don't exist. It's about not giving your energy to things that won't change, no matter how much you worry or get angry. If something is outside your control, accept it, adjust to it, and focus on what you can do. This helps you feel more stable because you're not getting caught up in every little change. To start, ask yourself one simple question. What's my next important action? This question is useful because it helps you focus on what you can actually do instead of worrying about things you can't fix right now. It might be sending a message, having a conversation, getting ready for a meeting, taking care of your health, or cleaning up your space. These small steps can create momentum. When you take action on what's in your control, you get back a sense of being in charge of your life. Your attitude is a big part of this. If you think your life is controlled by things outside of you, you'll always feel helpless. But when you learn to see each day as a series of choices, you start acting differently. You stop saying there's nothing you can do and start looking for even the smallest things you can control. That control builds confidence, and confidence helps you deal with challenges without giving up. A practical way to do this is by making a daily list of things you can control and do every day. Each morning, write down 3 to 5 things that you can do by yourself, things that don't depend on someone else agreeing, the weather being good, or things going just right. Over time, this helps your brain focus on things you can do instead of wasting time on things you can't change. This shift also helps you feel more balanced. When you focus on things outside your control, you often feel angry, hopeless, or scared, which takes a lot of energy and makes it hard to think clearly. But when you put your attention on things you can control, you feel more solid and capable. Your mood improves because what you do has real results. You might not be able to change everything around you, but you can change your daily choices, and those choices make up the life you live. You'll also see that this approach reduces arguments with others. Many fights come from trying to control what others do or think. When you stop doing that, you free yourself from pointless frustration. You can still talk to people, try to convince them and influence them, but you accept that the final choice is theirs. This acceptance helps you stay calm and lets you focus on what's really important to you. Sometimes, focusing on what you can control means giving up on getting quick results. You can put in effort today even if you don't see the results right away, and that's okay. The goal is to keep doing the things you can do, trusting that they will help you get closer to where you want to be over time. For example, you can't control how fast your career moves forward, but you can control how much you learn and improve each day. You can't control when you'll recover from a setback, but you can control how you take care of yourself while you're healing. One problem you might face is the temptation to fall back into old habits of worrying about things you can't control. When that happens, use it as a signal to get back on track. Notice the thought, accept it, and then ask, can I control this? If the answer is no, let it go and focus on what you're doing right now. This takes practice, but it will become second nature with time. The more you live like this, the more you see how much you can influence without trying to control everything. By giving your full attention to the things you can do, you often create good effects that make situations better. People notice your consistency. Good things happen, and your life gets more stable, not because the world is different, but because you're focused. When you look at tough times as one big problem, they can feel too much to handle. But when you break them down into what you can do today, they seem less scary. This day you can make one choice, take one step, or finish one thing, and each of these gets you moving through challenges that seemed impossible. Focusing on what you can control today is not one thing. It's a daily habit. It needs awareness, choice, and doing something. It means saying no to things that waste your time and focusing on what really matters. It's a promise to use your time, energy, and brain space wisely every day. If you do this, even on tough days, you'll feel calmer and more in control. You won't get pulled into all the things outside your control, and instead, you'll make steady progress on what you can handle. As you keep doing this, you'll feel more in charge, not because things get easier, but because you've learned to focus. Chapter 3. Create a clear plan to solve your current problem. When you're facing a big challenge, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and stuck. Problems can seem like huge barriers that block your way, leaving you confused and unsure of what to do. The truth is, every problem can be solved by breaking it down into smaller, easier steps. Making a clear plan brings order to things that seem crazy. It takes a big problem and turns it into smaller ones that are easier to handle. Getting a clear plan is the first step toward taking control and moving forward. The process starts with looking at your situation honestly. Don't make your problem seem smaller than it is, but also don't make it seem bigger. Take a good look at what's really going on. What are you facing? What are the things that are getting in your way? What do you have that can help? This takes a calm and quiet look at things without getting emotional or panicking. Writing down what you see helps move the problem out of your head and into a form you can work with. This simple step of looking at things clearly can calm you down by separating facts from feelings. Once you understand what's going on, it's time to make a clear goal. Not knowing exactly what you want to achieve, like I want to feel better or I want this problem to go away, doesn't give you direction. Instead, say what you want to achieve exactly. For example, I want to cut my monthly expenses by 20 in the next 3 months. Or, I want to finish the first draft of my project within 4 weeks. Clear goals show you where you're going. Without knowing what you want, your efforts can be all over the place and not work well. After you know what you want, break it down into simple steps. Think of this like making a map. Each step should be a clear action or a big milestone that brings you closer to what you want. Don't make too many steps at once. Instead, focus on the next few actions that are necessary and that you can actually do. This might include gathering information, reaching out for help, or making a schedule to work on specific things. The idea is to turn vague ideas into clear tasks that can be done in a step-by-step way. Prioritize your tasks based on how urgent they are and how much they'll help. Some tasks will have a bigger effect on moving forward, so do those first. This helps make sure your energy goes where it can make the biggest difference, rather than wasting it on busy work or distract. When you don't have a lot of energy, focusing on the most important actions makes your progress faster and helps you build momentum. Setting deadlines for each step adds structure to your plan. Deadlines create a sense of responsibility and stop procrastination. Without deadlines, even the best plans can drift into doing nothing. Be realistic when setting deadlines. If you set them too tight, you might get burned out. If you set them too loose, you'll lose focus. Deadlines should be set to push you a little, not too much. This way, you stay challenged, but not overwhelmed. A clear plan also needs to think ahead to problems that might block your way. Things rarely go as planned. Unexpected troubles will come up, but thinking about them in advance helps you deal with them better. Imagine what could go wrong and how you'll handle it. Planning for bad situations means you won't be caught off guard and can adjust without losing your momentum. It's also very important to think about who can help you and what you need to succeed. You don't have to face problems alone. Who can you ask for advice or help? What tools, information, or skills do you need to get? Building your plan around what you have available makes it more achievable. It also makes you more confident because you're not trying to solve everything by yourself. Reach out for help when you need it and use it as part of your plan. Keeping track of your progress is important to stay motivated and on track. Create a simple way to record your achievements, no matter how small they are. This could be a journal, a checklist, or a digital app. Seeing how far you've come helps you keep going, even when things get tough or take a long time. Tracking also helps you figure out what's working and what's not, so you can change your plan if needed. You need to be flexible in any plan. While some structure is good, being too rigid can lead to frustration when things change. Be open to changing your steps or timelines if you get new information or hit obstacles. This shows strength, not weakness. It means your plan changes to fit reality, not the other way around. Sticking to your plan takes self-discipline. It's simple to make a plan when you're motivated, but it's hard to stick to it every day. Decide to show up for yourself every day, no matter how you're feeling or what's happening around you. Even small steps taken regularly can add up to big progress. The more you practice self-discipline, the easier it becomes, and it will help you reach your goals. Imagine yourself succeeding and how good it will feel. Take a few minutes each day to picture yourself achieving your goal and the good feelings that come with it. This helps you stay focused and makes you stronger when things get tough. Don't worry about making a perfect plan or waiting for the perfect time. It's better to start with what you have and fix things as you go. Progress is more important than being perfect. A plan that helps you move forward, even if it's not perfect, is better than a perfect plan that you never use. Remember that every problem is a chance to learn about yourself. As you make and follow your plan, pay attention to what you discover about your good qualities, limits, and what's important to you. Use these ideas to make your future plans better. Over time, this continuous learning will change how you deal with problems, but also how you live your life. Make a habit of checking your plan often. This keeps you from getting stuck and reminds you of your goals. Checking your plan weekly or every 2 weeks helps you celebrate your successes, change your priorities, and stay committed. Regularly checking your plan is like taking care of a garden. Giving it attention helps it grow. Take responsibility for your plan and your results. It's easy to blame others when things don't go as planned, but true power comes from owning up to your part in it. Accept what you can control and let go of what you can't. This way, you'll be free from being a victim and work towards being a master. Don't overload your plan with too many goals or steps. Instead, focus hard on one problem at a time. Trying to solve everything at once will waste your energy and delay results. You gain mastery through going deep, not trying to do a lot. Putting in a lot of effort on one thing creates momentum that will naturally spread to other areas later. Be happy with each small success as it shows you're making progress and keeps you motivated. Recognizing your efforts will make you more confident and eager to keep going. Don't ignore any achievement, no matter how small. Celebrate in a simple way, like feeling proud, sharing your success with a trusted friend, or getting a small reward. Stay focused throughout the process. Notice how your thoughts, feelings, and energy change as you work on your plan. Being aware will help you stop negative patterns from forming and keep you connected to your goals. Mindfulness makes you think about what you're doing instead of just going through it. Remember that hard times are temporary. Your clear plan is like a path that helps you get from a problem to a solution. Trust yourself to follow your plan step by step. Every action you take is like laying a brick to help you overcome what's challenging you right now. Be patient with yourself as you work through this process. Progress often happens a little bit at a time, not all at once. Sticking with it and being steady will get you better results than getting frustrated. When you feel impatient, tell yourself that growth takes time and effort. Lastly, making a plan is powerful. It helps you go from feeling helpless to being able to do something about it. It changes your mind from just reacting to problems to creating a solution. By making a clear plan, you're saying you're going to solve problems instead of giving up on them. The way to get through tough times starts with having a clear plan. It's a tool that helps you make the most of your energy, stay focused, and keep working towards your goals. It's the basic part that helps you regain your confidence, be in control, and make progress. Take some time to make a plan now, and you'll start moving forward even when things seemed too hard. Chapter 4. Practice being thankful every morning to change your way of thinking. Each new day has the chance to change your mind, and one easy way to do that is by being thankful. When you think about the good things you have before you start your day, everything changes. Being thankful isn't about ignoring problems or pretending everything is great. It's about seeing the good things alongside the tough times, which helps you stay balanced and clear. By focusing on the good things in your life every morning, you build a strong foundation that helps you get through tough times. Being grateful can change the way your brain works. Studies have shown that when people practice gratitude regularly, they feel less stressed, sleep better, and are happier. This happens because being grateful helps your brain notice the good things and not worry about the bad ones. Your brain basically changes the way it thinks. Starting your day by thinking about what you're thankful for sets a positive pattern early, which affects how you feel all day. Morning gratitude is powerful because it happens at the right time. When you wake up, your mind is clear and not filled with to-do lists and worries. It's a chance to decide how you want to feel for the rest of the day. When you switch from a flood of worries to a moment of appreciation, you take control of how you feel inside. This small choice can have a huge effect. It's the difference between starting the day in a negative way and feeling hopeful. Changing this habit is simple. You don't need a complicated routine or a perfect list. Take just a few minutes after waking up to think about 3 specific things you're thankful for. These can be anything, like your health, a friend who supports you, a roof over your head, your morning coffee, or being able to breathe deeply. The key is to focus on specific things rather than just being thankful in general. because thinking about the details makes it feel more real. Writing down what you're grateful for makes it even more effective. Putting pen to paper requires focus and attention. A gratitude journal is a reminder of all the good things that have happened in your life. Whenever you're feeling unhappy or worried, you can look back at it and see that there's a lot to be thankful for. The more you write in it, the more you'll have to look at and remember. This helps you feel stronger and more able to deal with tough times. Gratitude also helps you focus on what you have rather than what you don't have. When life is hard, it's easy to think about all the things that have gone wrong or that you still want. This can make you feel unhappy and hopeless, but gratitude helps you see things differently. It teaches you to look at the good things in your life right now, which can make you feel calmer and less frustrated. It's not about ignoring problems, but about not letting them take over everything. Writing in a gratitude journal in the morning helps you be more mindful. It makes you slow down and think about all the good things in your life. This helps you stay present and focused on what's important. Being present helps with stress caused by thinking about the past or future. Starting your day in the present moment makes it easier to think clearly and stay calm. This calmness helps you handle problems better because you make decisions from a calm place rather than acting on impulse. A key part of being grateful is to mix things up. Don't fall into the habit of saying the same things every day, or it will feel like a routine. Instead, try to find new things to be thankful for each morning. This helps you notice more and appreciate the small things in life that you usually overlook. Over time, this habit makes even ordinary moments feel good. Gratitude affects more than just your own thoughts. When you're thankful, it changes how you interact with others. People respond well to kindness and genuine respect. Saying thank you to those around you helps build stronger relationships and shows you respect them. These good relationships are like a safety net when things get tough, helping you stay strong. Adding gratitude to your daily routine doesn't take extra time, it just means changing your priorities. Before checking your emails or doing chores, take a moment to focus on gratitude. You can pair it with deep breathing or a quiet moment. This helps you relax and stay focused so you can face the day with confidence and a positive attitude. It's normal to feel a little resistant when starting a new habit, especially if you're going through a hard time. Some mornings may feel too heavy to find anything to be thankful for. When this happens, start small. Even gratitude for waking up or being able to read these words can help. Many people feel better when they remember the little things. Consistency is more important than how much you're thankful for. As you keep doing this, the habit gets easier, and you can feel more grateful naturally. Pay attention to what you say when you practice being thankful. Use words like, I am grateful for or I appreciate. This way of talking keeps you focused on the present moment and what's real. Now, right this second, avoid saying things like, I will be grateful if or I hope to be thankful for, because these phrases don't help you stay in the present. Morning gratitude also makes you stronger emotionally. Just like a healthy body helps you fight off sickness, a strong spirit helps you deal with hard times. Gratitude builds this strength by making you feel happy and calm, which helps protect you from getting too stressed. It helps you get back on your feet faster when things go wrong and keeps negative thoughts from taking over. Over time, being grateful becomes a way to stay strong no matter what happens outside of you. Practicing gratitude regularly helps you notice how far you've come. When you're facing a tough problem, it's easy to feel stuck and miss the small good things that are happening. Gratitude helps you see these positive signs. It makes you happy about your growth, no matter how small, which gives you the motivation to keep going. Noticing how far you've come changes your story from one of losing to one of always learning and getting better. Being grateful changes how you see failure. Instead of thinking that setbacks mean you're not good enough, you start to see them as part of a bigger journey that teaches you things and gives you chances. This way of thinking makes you less afraid to fail and more willing to try new things, because you know that every step you take helps you grow. The practice of being thankful also goes along with accepting things as they are. It teaches you to accept life without asking for it to be perfect or in control. Accepting reality doesn't mean giving up. It means being open and ready to make smart choices. Being thankful helps you accept life by reminding you of what you already have in your life. When being thankful becomes a part of your daily routine, you start to feel a greater sense of purpose. You begin to see how even small good things are connected to a bigger meaning in your life. This awareness makes you want to live with a plan and care, making choices that show you appreciate what you have. Having a purpose helps you be strong because it gives you direction and motivation when things get tough. Practicing gratitude every morning changes how you experience life. It doesn't get rid of hard times, but it changes how you deal with them. By starting each day with appreciation, you give yourself the strength to handle tough emotions and stay clear-headed. This foundation helps you deal with tough times with confidence and strength, turning problems into chances for growth and happiness. Chapter 5. Be around people who make you feel good. The people you are with can greatly affect how you feel and how you handle hard times. Human connection is one of the strongest things that can change your mind, energy, and ability to keep going. When you surround yourself with people who make you feel good, you'll be better able to face problems. Their support, positivity, and faith in you can give you the energy you need when you're feeling weak. On the other hand, spending time with people who are negative or draining can make you feel tired, stressed out, and unclear about things. Choosing who you spend time with is not just a personal choice, it's also a way to take care of yourself and make smart decisions about your life. Good relationships give you more than just a feeling of being loved. They give you advice and honest opinions that help you see things more clearly. When things get tough, having someone who listens without judging you or giving you advice can make things easier. Knowing that someone cares about you reminds you that you're not alone. This makes you stronger because it stops you from feeling isolated, which can make things worse. People who are positive tend to be good role models. They encourage you to be your best, help you stay focused on your goals, and celebrate your successes. Their positive attitude isn't just blind optimism. It comes from knowing that hard work and trying again can make things better. Spending time with people like this can change how you think about your problems and possibilities. This helps you set higher goals and see what you can really do. To figure out who helps lift your spirits, you need to look honestly at the people in your life. Pay attention to how you feel after talking to different people. Do you feel good and energized, or do you feel worn out and unhappy? Do you feel better or worse about yourself? These feelings are important clues. Surround yourself with people who make you feel stronger and more confident. Try to spend less time with people who make you feel doubtful or unhappy. Building a good network starts by taking care of the good relationships you already have. Make time for friends and family who have always been there for you. It's better to have a few close friends than a lot of people who don't really care. Even a few good friends can give you the support you need. Being close to people builds trust and helps when things get tough. It's a good idea to make an effort to meet new people who share the same ideas and goals. This could be a local club, an online group, a work organization, or a volunteer group. Being with others who have the same goals makes you feel like you belong and helps you feel more supported. These groups can give you new ideas and tools to help you deal with problems. When you're around people who make you feel better, you might notice that their energy makes you feel the same way. You might feel more excited to try new things, more open to new ideas, or more patient when things don't go right. Their faith in you can make you feel good about yourself and make you want to keep going even when things get hard. Good communication is key to building happy relationships. Tell people what you need and listen to what they have to say. Share your problems and let others help you. At the same time, be there for others when they're struggling. When everyone works together, good things happen and everyone benefits. It's also important to set limits with people who use up your energy or make you feel bad about yourself. This doesn't mean cutting out everyone who complains or has a bad day. Instead, it means knowing when a relationship is doing more harm than good and making choices to take care of yourself. Setting boundaries might mean spending less time with certain people, changing the subject or telling them what you need. Taking care of yourself like this is a sign of strength, not being selfish. Technology can help or hurt when it comes to making connections with others. Social media can connect you with great people and ideas, but it can also show you the negative side of life and make you compare yourself to others. Be picky about the online spaces you use. Follow and talk to people who are encouraging and share good ideas. Ignore or stop following accounts that make you feel bad, scared, or angry. Taking care of your online life is as important as taking care of your real-life friends and family. Being around people who are positive and supportive means being that person for others too. When you help and support the people around you, you become stronger yourself. Doing kind things, giving genuine compliments, and listening to others not only helps them, but also makes you feel better. When people support each other, they create a group that can get through even the hardest times. Difficult times will test your relationships, and they will show you who really cares about you and who will leave when things get tough. It's normal to feel unsure when asking for help, but reaching out to people you trust during tough times is really important. Letting others support you builds trust and makes your relationships stronger. Remember that friendships and relationships grow when you share experiences together, especially the hard ones. Think about the quality of your relationships regularly. Are they helping you grow and feel better emotionally? Are you spending time with people who make you feel good and support you? Thinking about this helps you make smart choices about where to focus your energy. It also stops you from getting stuck in unhealthy relationships or being alone too much. It's also really important to spend time with people in person when you can. Being with people face to face can make your connection stronger than just talking to them online. Sharing experiences, laughing and feeling empathy together is best done in person. When you feel lonely or discouraged, remember that building good friendships and relationships takes work. It requires effort, patience, and being open with others. Some friendships will end, others will get stronger, and new ones will start. Don't judge this process. Just let it happen naturally. The people you surround yourself with can change your inner life and the world around you. When you choose friends who make you feel better, you can protect yourself from negative things and help yourself grow. This kind of environment gives you the energy to face tough times with confidence and dignity. Every step you take to be around positive people makes you stronger and more able to handle hard times. You don't have to face problems alone. By seeking out and taking care of good friendships, you build a support system that helps you achieve more than you could by yourself. Receiving support is one of the best things you can do for yourself as you face life's challenges. Chapter 6. Strengthen your mind by reading and learning every day. Taking care of your mind every day gives you a strong foundation that helps you through tough times. Just like a muscle, your mind needs regular exercise to stay strong, flexible, and able to handle stress. When you make a habit of learning new things and exploring new ideas every day, you build good habits that help you stay calm, creative, and clear-headed when problems come up. This continuous learning helps you think before acting instead of just reacting. Reading exposes you to different ideas, solutions, and experiences that you might not have otherwise considered. This helps you see the world in a new way and understand your place in it. You don't have to make learning complicated or hard. Just reading a little, listening to a podcast, or watching a video can be enough. What matters is that you keep learning new things and thinking about them. This helps you solve problems better. Learning a little every day makes you more disciplined. It takes focus, curiosity, and time, but it pays off in other parts of your life too. You become better at dealing with tough times. When you're used to learning, you don't get stuck, and you see problems as chances to get better. Reading and learning help you adapt to changing things. Life's tough times often come from unexpected changes and things you can't control. When you keep learning new things, you help your brain think in different ways and come up with new ideas. This makes it easier to change plans, find other solutions, and stay open to new possibilities instead of feeling stuck or overwhelmed. Being able to adapt is an important part of being resilient. Plus, learning new things makes you feel more confident. When you understand what's going on or can do new things, you feel more capable of taking action. Feeling confident is important in tough times because it helps you overcome fear and hesitation. Even a little bit of new knowledge can make a big difference in your ability to keep moving forward. Feeling confident because you know more helps you deal with uncertainty. Learning every day also helps you understand yourself and others better. When you learn about how people behave, psychology, and personal growth, you get a better understanding of your own feelings and those of others. This helps you deal with stress and conflicts in a better way. It also makes you more understanding and able to communicate with people, which is important when you need to build a support system or deal with complicated relationships during tough times. You don't have to read a lot to learn. Start by setting aside just 10 to 15 minutes a day to focus on reading or studying. If you do this every day, you'll see big changes over time. Choose things to read that interest and challenge you. If you enjoy it, you'll be more likely to stick with it. Pick different topics to learn about so you can improve many areas of your life. This could include books on how to live, practical skills, stories about people who have overcome challenges, or articles about staying healthy and happy. Each area helps in different ways to make you stronger mentally. Philosophy can teach you new things and give you a better way of looking at the world. Learning skills that work helps you solve problems. Reading about people's lives can motivate you, and learning about health can make you more resilient. Taking a well-rounded approach helps you deal with different kinds of problems. Writing down important points while you read helps you learn better and remember new ideas. Writing down key points, questions, or what you're thinking helps keep your mind active and makes you think harder. This active way of learning turns reading from just going through the motions to real learning. You can go back to your notes whenever you need help or just want a reminder of what you've learned. Think about what you read and learned each day. Think about how the information can help you with what you're dealing with now or with your goals. This thinking helps turn knowledge into things you can use. Think about how you can use what you've learned to make positive changes in your life. This is where the real improvement happens. Learning with others is even better because it makes the benefits stronger. Join a book club, go to workshops, or take online courses and talk to people who think the same way as you. This helps you understand things better and makes friends who share your interests. This social part helps you not feel alone and gives you the motivation to keep going even when things get tough. Don't just consume information without a plan. Learning without a purpose can be a waste of time or a way to avoid dealing with problems. Instead, think about what you want to get out of your learning. Decide what skills or knowledge will help you the most right now. This way you learn more efficiently and it's more interesting. Mix up the ways you learn to keep your mind active. Sometimes reading a book is best. Other times listening to an audiobook while walking or watching a video lecture might fit your schedule better. Being able to learn in different ways keeps the process fun and helps you stay on track. It also lets you fit in learning on busy or unpredictable days without losing your momentum. Try not to do other things at the same time when reading or learning. Focusing on what you're doing helps you understand and remember it better. Making a quiet, comfortable space that's free from distractions will help you stay focused. Think of your daily learning time as a special appointment with yourself, and make sure to keep your promise to improve your mind. Remember that a strong mind is linked to your overall health. A healthy mind helps you make better choices, manage stress, and stay balanced. Investing in your brain's growth will pay off in many areas of your life, making you more able to deal with problems and finding new solutions. As you get into this habit, you'll notice you're more curious and open in other parts of your day. Challenges won't seem as scary because your mind is used to exploring, asking questions and finding answers. This curiosity turns problems into puzzles to be solved instead of things to be feared. Be patient with your progress. Learning is a lifelong thing. You won't become an expert right away, and that's not what matters. The goal is to keep trying, getting your mind stronger step by step. Each day's learning adds to your ability to handle tough times. Celebrate your commitment to learning every day. Recognize how this habit helps you face challenges with a clear head and stay calm. Acknowledge how this makes you want to keep going. Knowing this makes you more motivated to keep learning and getting better. In the end, learning every day makes your mind stronger, not just so you can get through hard times, but so you can do more than just survive. You can thrive. Learning gives you confidence, discipline, flexibility, and the ability to understand your emotions, all the things you need to change and grow. By making this practice a big part of your life, you create a powerful resource inside yourself that no outside situation can take away. Chapter 7. Moving your body helps you let go of stress and tension. Movement is one of the best ways to get rid of stress and tension that builds up in your body. When things get tough, your body often holds on to anxiety and frustration in a physical way, causing tightness, fatigue, and discomfort. Keeping your body moving becomes not just a healthy habit, but a very important way to stay emotionally balanced and strong. Regular exercise helps reset your nervous system, improves your mood, and gives you more energy, so you can deal with problems more calmly and clearly. The link between physical movement and mental health is well known. Exercise triggers the release of natural chemicals in the brain that make you feel better and reduce pain. This natural reaction helps get rid of stress and depression. Regular physical activity reduces stress hormones like cortisol, which can cause harm if they stay high for too long. Moving your body every day helps keep your hormonal levels balanced and makes you feel good overall. Exercise also improves the quality of your sleep, which often suffers during stressful times. Getting better sleep helps your brain deal with emotions and recover from daily stress. When you're well rested, you think more clearly and make better decisions. This rest is important for staying positive and strong during hard times. Exercise doesn't have to be intense or complicated to work. Even simple things like walking, stretching, or yoga can make a big difference. The key is to be consistent and find activities you enjoy. When you enjoy moving, you're more likely to keep doing it. Try different activities until you find what works for you and your lifestyle. Moving your body helps your blood flow and delivers oxygen and food to your cells and organs. When your body is healthy, your mind feels sharper and more stable. It's easier to think clearly and handle stress when your body and mind work well together. Exercise is also a great way to be in the moment. When you focus on how your body feels, you calm your mind and stop worrying about the past or future. This helps you control your emotions and feel clearer. Doing some exercise every day gives you a natural way to release tension and feel better. Stress often builds up in muscles, especially in the neck, shoulders, and back. Regular stretching and exercise help loosen these areas, stopping the physical discomfort that can make mental stress worse. When your body feels relaxed, your mind feels better too. Exercise also helps with self-confidence. Meeting small exercise goals, like walking a certain distance or holding a yoga pose, makes you feel accomplished. This confidence can help you face challenges more easily. Beyond helping you feel better, exercise can also help you connect with others. Joining a class, walking group, or sports team gives you a chance to meet new people, which can help if you're feeling lonely. Talking to others and working together can give you the support and motivation you need to get through tough times. For a lot of people, exercising outdoors has extra benefits. Being outside in the sun and fresh air can make you feel better and lower your stress levels and anxiety. The calmness of nature makes exercise even more helpful, creating a good balance for your body and mind. Starting a new exercise routine can be hard when you're stressed or tired, so start slowly and build up gradually. Even a few minutes of movement each day can be a good start. Be proud of yourself for small successes and don't worry if some days are harder. The goal is to get a little better each day, not to be perfect. Taking short breaks to move around during work or daily activities can also help with stress. A short stretch, some deep breathing, or a short walk can help you feel better and focus. These short movements can help you feel good all day. Listen to your body and pay attention to pain, tiredness, or discomfort, and adjust your activity to feel better. Movement should help you, not hurt you. Listening to your body and not pushing too hard builds trust in yourself and prevents getting too tired. Regular exercise also helps your body fight off sickness better. A strong and healthy body recovers faster and handles stress better. This is especially useful when life gets tough and you're not feeling your best. Movement gives you a sense of control. When you use your body, you take back some control over your life, even when other things are uncertain. This helps you feel more motivated and ready to deal with challenges. Varying your activities keeps things interesting and challenges different parts of your body. Mixing up cardio, strength training, and stretching exercises helps you stay fit and avoid getting bored. Variety also helps keep you engaged mentally and reduces the risk of getting stuck. Tracking your progress can help you stay motivated. Writing down what you do, how long you do it, and how you feel after helps you see improvements and find patterns. This helps you stay committed and make changes to your routine if you need to. Movement and breathing are connected. Paying attention to your breath while you're active helps you relax and focus better. Techniques like slow, deep breathing or breathing in and out in rhythm can make exercise feel even more calming. Don't compare yourself to others when it comes to physical activity. Everyone's journey is different, and you should do what works for you and your goals. Celebrate your own progress and listen to what feels right for your body and mind. Physical activity is a good way to deal with strong emotions. If you're feeling frustrated, angry, or sad, movement can help you release those feelings instead of keeping them bottled up inside. This outlet helps you feel balanced and clear. Exercising regularly can make your digestion better and reduce stomach problems when you're stressed. A healthy stomach makes you feel more comfortable in your body. Moving around helps you be more creative and solve problems. When your body is active, your mind starts to relax and new ideas come up. This helps you be more flexible and adapt to hard situations. Doing physical activity every day helps you stay healthy in the long run. It keeps your muscles strong, your joints flexible, and your heart healthy, which reduces the chance of getting sick. Having a healthy body is very important when you're facing tough challenges. Taking care of your body isn't about being forced or being mean to yourself, but about treating yourself with respect and kindness. When you think of exercise as a way to show yourself love and care, you'll be more motivated and feel better about it. Celebrate the fact that you're making time for physical activity as a way to handle stress and be stronger. Each little bit you do, whether it's a walk, a stretch, or a deep breath, helps you feel more calm and confident. Every day you move your body helps you connect with yourself in a positive way. This connection gives you a strong base that helps you stay steady and grow as a person. By taking care of your body, you're helping yourself in a way that makes you stronger in every area of your life. This daily habit becomes a source of strength, balance, and happiness that can help you get through tough times with courage and determination. Chapter 8. Track your small achievements to build strong self-confidence. Recognizing and writing down your small successes is a great way to build steady self-confidence over time. When life gets tough or progress seems slow, it's easy to forget all the small steps forward you make each day. Keeping track of these wins helps you see the real proof of your hard work and growth. This helps you focus on what you've done, not what you haven't, and creates a positive cycle that makes you feel more confident and motivated. Small victories might seem small on their own, but together they show how far you've come. Whether it's finishing a task you've been putting off, handling your emotions in a tough moment, or sticking to a new habit for a day, these wins deserve some recognition. Each one shows that you can take action, get past obstacles, and move forward. Writing them down turns these moments into a steady stream of encouragement that reminds you of your strength. Writing down your small successes makes them real. This helps your brain feel good and makes you more confident in your ability to succeed. Keeping a list of your accomplishments creates a record of how strong you are and how hard you've worked. When you're feeling unsure or discouraged, looking back at what you've achieved makes you feel better and helps you see things more clearly. Breaking down big goals into smaller ones makes them feel less overwhelming. When you celebrate small victories, the path forward doesn't seem so scary anymore. This approach helps you be patient and keep trying because you can see how all your hard work adds up to make a big difference. By acknowledging your small wins, you build a mindset that's always growing. Instead of waiting for big, perfect results, you start to value every step you take and every new thing you learn. This mindset makes you more willing to try new things, take risks, and adjust your plans. You become more confident when you know that every little step you take brings you closer to your goal. Keeping track of your successes helps you understand yourself better. You start to see patterns in what works and what doesn't, which lets you make changes and improve your approach. This helps you use your strengths better and feel more confident. Reminding yourself of your small wins with people you trust makes them more powerful. Saying out loud what you've achieved makes you more accountable and helps you get more support. When others encourage you, it makes you believe in yourself more and helps you have people around you who support you. It's also important to decide for yourself what counts as a success. Don't compare yourself to others or set goals that are too hard to reach. Your accomplishments are about you and your journey. Celebrate any progress that matches what you believe in and what you're working towards, even if it's small or nobody notices. Keeping track is important, and it's best to make it a daily or weekly habit to think about what you've done. Set aside time for this, and it will become a regular part of your routine, keeping you focused on getting better. Over time, this habit will help you notice and appreciate your progress without even thinking about it. Acknowledging small victories also helps quiet down your inner critic. When you write down what you've achieved, it helps balance out the negative voices that focus on failure or not being good enough. This evidence challenges negative thoughts and creates a more supportive inner voice. The more you celebrate your efforts, the stronger your positive attitude becomes. Building yourself up by achieving small goals makes you stronger. Tough times can make you doubt yourself, but remembering your past successes reminds you that you can get through tough times again. Keeping track of your successes gives you the strength to keep going even when things don't go well. This helps you stay motivated and keep trying. Writing down your achievements creates a sense of momentum. One success often leads to another. Each time you achieve something, you get more motivated to keep going. This helps you get through hard times when you feel tired or unsure. Keeping track of your successes also helps you figure out what's really important to you. By seeing which achievements matter most, you learn what helps you grow and feel good. This helps you focus on what really matters and use your time wisely. You can celebrate your small wins in many ways. You can write them down, tell someone about them, or give yourself a reward. You could even just take a moment to feel happy and proud of yourself. These celebrations help you feel good about your progress and make you stronger emotionally. Don't make your achievements seem less important than they are. Every time you win, even if it seems like a small thing, it helps you grow. Be honest and kind to yourself when you think about your effort and persistence. This helps you be kind to yourself, which is important for feeling confident over time. As you keep track of your wins, you start to see how your skills and character are getting better over time. This long-term view helps you focus on progress, not just quick results. You start to see yourself as someone who is always changing, not just someone stuck with problems. Keeping track of your small wins makes your growth real and visible. It helps you turn abstract goals into things you can experience in your life. Seeing your progress makes you more committed to improving yourself and makes you feel more in control. In the end, remembering your small achievements helps you feel more confident and steady in who you are. This foundation helps you feel more confident and hopeful when things get tough. By taking small steps, you can build your confidence and get ready to face challenges head-on. Chapter 9. Talk to yourself nicely. When you're feeling unsure, the way you talk to yourself can be either helpful or hurtful. What you say to yourself is very powerful and affects how you feel, what you decide to do, and what actions you take. When things get tough, it's easy to say negative things to yourself, which can make things seem impossible. But learning to talk to yourself in a kind way can be very helpful. It's a way to be stronger and less stressed, and to like yourself more. This isn't about ignoring problems, it's about being kind to yourself. Talking to yourself in a kind way starts with paying attention to what you say to yourself. Is it too hard on yourself, or do you talk to yourself nicely? Many people don't realize how often they say mean things to themselves until they start paying attention. Once you know what you're doing, you can try to change it. Recognizing your bad habits is the first step to fixing them. After you notice your negative patterns, you can stop them and replace them with kinder words. Being kind to yourself means accepting your problems without judging yourself. Instead of calling yourself weak or a failure, talk to yourself like you would to a friend who's going through the same thing. Use words that show you care and believe in them. For example, saying, "I'm doing my best," or "This is tough, but I'll get through it," helps you keep going without feeling bad or ashamed. Being kind to yourself creates a safe place where you can deal with your doubts and fears without feeling overwhelmed. When you talk to yourself nicely, your body relaxes. This calming effect helps calm anxiety and lets you think more clearly. Nice words can make you feel better and give you a good start to do something useful. Being kind to yourself also means accepting that you make mistakes or have setbacks. Everyone trips up, especially when things get tough. Instead of being too hard on yourself, offer forgiveness and remember that you learn from your mistakes. This approach turns failure from something to be ashamed of into a chance to get better. Reframing how you talk to yourself with kindness makes you more motivated. Talking badly to yourself can make you want to give up. On the other hand, being kind to yourself gives you the courage to keep going. When you believe in yourself, even a little, you create a good cycle that helps you succeed more often. Getting into the habit of being kind to yourself takes time and practice. Start by setting reminders to check in with your inner voice during the day. When you catch yourself thinking negative thoughts, stop and replace them with kinder ones. This helps change your brain over time by making positive thoughts stronger. Writing down nice things to say to yourself can also help you stick to this practice. Make a list of words or phrases that help you feel good and use them when you're unsure or worried. Using your own words makes them more powerful. It's essential to be kind to yourself every day, not just when you're feeling uncertain. Saying positive things about yourself regularly helps you feel stronger and more confident. This habit prepares you to deal with difficult times better. Mindfulness helps you be kind to yourself by keeping you in the present moment. When you watch your thoughts without worrying about them, you can choose what to say to yourself wisely. Being mindful helps you not react to things in a negative way and instead think more carefully about how you feel. The way you sit or stand and how you breathe can affect how you think. If you stand up straight and take slow, deep breaths, you can calm down and feel stronger. When you feel calm, you're more likely to be kind to yourself. Remember that being kind to yourself isn't about ignoring problems or not taking responsibility. It's about being respectful and patient with yourself, even when things are tough. A balanced approach helps you grow and learn without being too hard on yourself or denying reality. Telling friends or people you trust that you want to be kinder to yourself can help you stay on track. They can remind you to be gentle with yourself and encourage you when things get hard. Don't compare yourself to others when you're trying to be kinder to yourself. Your life is different from theirs, and your worth isn't measured by what they think. Focus on how far you've come and what you're good at. Celebrate the times when you talk nicely to yourself and see how it makes you feel. Acknowledge how it helps you deal with doubts and not feel so worried. This good feeling encourages you to keep doing it. Being kind to yourself helps you control your emotions by making you feel less ashamed, guilty, or scared. When you talk to yourself in a kind way, you stay balanced and don't get caught up in negative thoughts. This helps you think clearly and make good decisions. The way you talk to yourself matters. Use words that make you feel good, hopeful, and understood. Don't use words that make things sound worse than they are, like always or never. Instead, use words that show you can grow and things can get better. Practicing kind self-talk makes you a better friend to yourself. It helps you accept yourself and feel less at war with yourself. This better relationship with yourself gives you a strong base to deal with hard times. Make it a habit to be nice to yourself every day, like when you wake up or before you go to sleep. These moments can make you feel good and help you sleep better by calming your mind. Being nice to yourself makes it easier to handle people who criticize you or tough situations. When you have a supportive voice inside, not so many bad things can hurt you or make you lose motivation. Practicing kindness to yourself helps you deal with problems more easily in the future. It gives you the strength to handle uncertainty without getting too upset. Being kind to yourself also makes you more understanding and patient with others, which helps your relationships get stronger. When you doubt yourself, being nice to yourself reminds you that you are worth something no matter what happens. This reminder helps you stay strong even when things are uncertain. It makes a big difference when you choose to be kind to yourself. Instead of letting doubts stop you, you can face them and move forward with confidence, patience, and calmness. Chapter 10. To keep your peace, limit your exposure to things that are bad for you. This means thinking about how much bad stuff you let into your life. Bad things can come from other people, stressful places, or even your own negative thoughts. When you're around these kinds of things all the time, it can make you feel tired, confused, and weaker. It's crucial to learn how to avoid them so you can stay balanced and think clearly, especially when things get tough and you need to feel calm. Realizing that you have control over what you see and hear is a powerful feeling. You get to choose what you watch, listen to, and spend time on. You decide who you want to hang out with and which conversations to join. These choices make up your mental world. By controlling how much bad stuff you let in, you make room for calmness, positivity, and focus. Keeping your peace isn't about ignoring problems or pretending they don't exist. It's about handling challenges better. First, figure out where the negativity is coming from in your life. This takes honest thinking about the people, things you watch, and situations that make you feel tired, anxious, or hopeless. Look for patterns in how you feel after certain interactions or what you watch. Knowing what's going on is the first step to making changes on purpose. Set clear boundaries to limit contact with things that drain you, like friends who always complain or news that stresses you out. Setting boundaries is a sign of self-respect that helps keep your emotional health safe. You don't have to explain or make excuses for this to anyone. Your own peace should come first. Create daily routines that help you step away from negative influences. Set specific times to check the news or social media so you don't spend all day scrolling. Use these moments to find good and helpful information. When you're not checking the news, do things that make you happy and calm, like reading, meditating, or doing a hobby. Create a space that feels peaceful by getting rid of clutter and making areas that feel safe and comfortable. Fill your space with things that calm and inspire you. A peaceful home helps keep negative thoughts away. When you think negative thoughts, challenge them and try to think more positive thoughts. Your thoughts can be just as bad for your peace as what's happening outside. Pay attention to when you say mean things to yourself and try to be kinder instead. This helps you feel more calm and peaceful, both inside and out. Look for things and people that are positive and uplifting to replace the negative. Be around people who help you feel good, support you, and push you to be your best. Get involved with things like books, podcasts, or groups that help you grow and be kind. Putting only positive things in your life makes you stronger and helps you deal with the bad things that will happen. Remember that keeping the bad stuff out is a process that takes time, not something that happens right away. You might meet some resistance, especially if you're used to being around negative people or things. Be patient and keep trying. Making small changes over time leads to big changes that last. Stand up for yourself and tell people what you need to feel safe and happy. When someone is being negative, tell them calmly but firmly that you need respect and positivity. Setting limits on what you talk about or who you hang out with helps you feel more at peace and shows others how to communicate in a healthy way. Take care of yourself by doing things like exercising, resting, and eating well. This helps you deal with the bad stuff and stay strong. Taking care of your body and mind makes you less sensitive to stress and emotional problems. Reducing exposure to bad news and opinions can also help with information overload. In today's world, there's so much news and opinions that can be overwhelming and make you anxious. Be picky about what you watch or read and give yourself time to rest. Quiet and being alone can be very helpful in feeling calm again. Using mindfulness exercises can help you stay calm when you're feeling stressed. Focus on your breathing, your body, or the present moment to create some space from stressful thoughts or other things that bother you. This mental space helps you stay calm even in difficult situations. Try not to get involved in gossip or negative conversations that don't help you grow. Instead, talk about positive things or politely leave the conversation. Keeping your peace means choosing words and interactions that make you feel good, not bad. Identify situations or people that always seem to bring you down. Decide if you can change them or get rid of them. Focus on things that make you happy and support your well-being. Think about the good things in your life and be thankful for them. This helps balance out the negative and makes you feel more peaceful. Remembering the things you're grateful for can help you stay calm even when things get tough. Let go of anger and resentment toward people who might be causing problems. Holding on to it uses up a lot of emotional energy and keeps you upset. Forgiveness lets you move on and focus on getting better. Spend time in nature to stay calm and focused. Being outdoors can help reduce stress and make you feel better. Nature can be a quiet place to escape negativity and find peace. Surround yourself with people you trust who won't disturb your peace. Sharing your goals and boundaries with them creates accountability and encouragement. This network provides strength when you're feeling overwhelmed by negativity. Remember that staying away from negativity is a daily commitment to yourself. It needs you to be careful and make good choices every day. The rewards, a better balance of emotions, being clear and being strong, are worth the effort. By limiting your exposure to negativity, you build a strong base to deal with life's problems. This calm inside helps you think before acting, making peace a source of strength that gets you through tough times. Every time you choose to reduce negativity, you're saying you're worth it. This says that your mental and emotional health are important. This helps you keep creating a life where peace is normal, not rare. Doing this practice changes how you see the world. You take control of your feelings and stay positive. By not letting bad thoughts get to you, you create space for happiness and growth. When you protect your peace, you also protect your chance to learn and get better. This is one of the best things you can do for yourself when things get tough. Chapter 11. Don't let big problems scare you. When you face something huge, it can feel too much to handle, leaving you stuck or unsure. Big challenges can feel like huge walls that stop you and use up all your energy. The trick is to break the problem down into smaller, easier steps. By turning a big issue into smaller parts, you make a plan and make the problem feel less scary and more doable. This approach helps you focus on what you can do step by step. The process starts by understanding the problem clearly. Take the time to figure out exactly what you're dealing with without making it worse or better than it is, and write it down in a few simple words that say what the challenge is. This helps prevent you from thinking about the worst that could happen and keeps you focused on what needs to be fixed. Once you know what the problem is, break it down into smaller parts. Ask yourself what makes up this challenge. These parts should be specific things you need to do or decide to solve the bigger problem. Breaking it down like this makes the problem easier to handle, turning it into smaller pieces you can manage. Next, decide which of these smaller tasks is the most important. Not all parts of the problem are equally important or need to be done right away. Decide which things you need to do first. This helps you use your time and energy well, so you don't feel swamped and you can keep moving forward. Make a plan that lists the things you need to do in the right order. Give yourself a realistic deadline for each task, taking into account what you can really do. A plan like this helps you turn vague ideas into real promises, so you're more likely to follow through. It also gives you a map to help you through uncertain times. Taking the first tiny step can get you moving. Finishing a task, no matter how small it seems, shows you that you can make progress. This helps you feel more in control and builds your confidence. Each thing you finish is proof that you can handle it, bit by bit. Focus on one thing at a time. Trying to do too many things at once often leads to confusion and frustration. Giving one task your full attention makes you more efficient and less stressed. This focused approach helps you feel more in charge and accomplished. When a task seems too hard, break it down into smaller parts. Any job that seems too big can be divided into even smaller actions. This way of breaking things down makes sure every part is simple and helps you avoid putting things off. Keep track of your progress by writing it down. Writing down what you've done and thinking about how far you've come gives you motivation and a new view. Seeing how far you've come helps you stay focused and keeps you going even when things get tough. Be flexible with your plan. Things can change suddenly. Being willing to change your actions based on new information helps you stay adaptable and strong. Being open helps you avoid getting stuck and find better ways to solve problems as you go along. Celebrate your small wins. Recognizing how far you've come helps you stay motivated. These celebrations don't have to be big or fancy. Just a simple moment of saying thanks to yourself can give you a boost of confidence. If you need help, don't be afraid to ask. Sometimes breaking down a big problem into smaller parts means finding people who can help or giving you advice. Asking for help can give you new ideas and make things easier, and that helps you move forward faster. Use your imagination to focus. Picture yourself getting each step done and getting closer to solving the problem. This helps you feel more confident and clear about what you're trying to do, and that makes it feel more doable. Don't try to be perfect. Trying to get every part of a problem just right away can stop you from making progress. Accept that things don't always go perfectly, and that's okay. Focus on moving forward instead of doing everything perfectly. Be kind to yourself and remember that big problems take time to fix. Breaking them down can help you make a plan, but it's also important to be ready for setbacks and learning from mistakes. Being gentle with yourself helps you keep going. Keep a problem-solving mindset and approach each step with curiosity and a desire to learn, not fear or frustration. Seeing challenges as chances to grow makes you stronger and more creative. Keep distractions to a minimum when you're working on specific tasks. Focusing on what you can manage reduces the chance of mistakes and wasted time. Create an environment that helps you be productive and supports your progress. Think about what you've learned as you finish each task. Understanding what works and what doesn't helps you plan better and prepares you for future challenges. Don't let the size of the problem scare you off. Remember that every big success starts with many small steps taken day after day. Believe in the power of making little progress each time. Tell yourself you can do it to feel more confident. Reminding yourself that you can handle this challenge makes you stronger and less doubting. Breaking down big problems into smaller tasks is a skill you get better at with practice. The more you do it, the easier and better it becomes. By breaking things down into simple steps, you can turn big problems into things you can really achieve. This helps you take charge, get momentum, and move forward with confidence and clarity. Chapter 12. Learn from every time you slip up so you can do better next time. You'll slip up sometimes when you're trying to get better, but they can teach you a lot if you look at them the right way. Instead of calling setbacks failures, they can be powerful teachers that show you what needs to change and how to do better next time. Learning from each setback helps you turn obstacles into stepping stones, and that gives you a strong foundation for making progress. This process takes some work. You need to reflect on what happened, be honest with yourself, and be willing to change. The first step is to calm down and think clearly about what happened. It's normal to feel frustrated or disappointed, but don't let those feelings take over. Give yourself some space to think about your feelings without judging yourself, and that will help you get a clear picture of what happened. When you reflect calmly, you can start to understand what happened instead of blaming yourself. Is played. Was the goal too hard to reach? Did things change suddenly? Were there gaps in your preparation or knowledge? Finding the problems that led to a mistake helps you not make the same mistake again and shows you where you can get better. Take responsibility for what you did. Being in charge of your actions gives you the power to make real changes. This also helps you avoid thinking like a victim, which stops you from growing. Admitting what you could have done differently is a sign of being strong, not weak. Look for lessons in a setback. Every hard time you have can teach you something that makes you better. Maybe the setback showed you needed to plan better, talk to people better, or be more patient. These lessons are tools that help you make better plans and decisions in the future. Write down what you learned from the setback. Writing it down makes it easier to remember later. This practice helps you keep a record of what you've learned that can guide you as you keep growing. Change your goals and plans based on what you've learned. Being able to change your plans is important. Sticking to a plan when things don't go as planned can hold you back. Instead, be flexible and change your plan, timeline, or what you expect. This way you can fit in with what's really happening and what you're learning. It's better to focus on getting things done than on getting everything perfect. Setbacks are a normal part of learning, not failures. If you see them this way, you'll be less afraid to try new things and make mistakes. Ask others for advice whenever you can. Other people might see things you don't, and they might have some great ideas too. When you listen to people's helpful feedback, you'll get better at learning and growing. It will also help you be more humble and open to new things. Don't give up when things get tough. Think of setbacks as temporary and something you can overcome. This way, you won't get discouraged. Being able to bounce back like this will help you keep going and stay positive. Give yourself credit for facing challenges head-on and keeping going. Recognizing how hard you're trying will make you feel more confident and motivated. This acknowledgement helps you feel good, which makes you want to learn. Use problems to understand others better. When you struggle, you learn about other people's problems, which makes you more caring and better at working with others. This helps your relationships and working together with others. Learn the difference between problems that teach you something and those you can't control. You can learn from all experiences, but focus on the ones you can change. This helps you stay focused and not blame yourself too much. Make checking on yourself a regular habit. Thinking about your progress and problems often keeps you on track and aware of what you need to get better at. This helps you learn and adapt faster. Be patient with yourself while you're doing this. Learning from problems takes time and effort. Don't rush or expect to be perfect right away. Being patient helps you grow slowly but surely. Use tough times to make you more determined. When things get hard, remember that every problem you solve makes you stronger and smarter. This helps you keep going and bounce back from setbacks. Remember that everyone who is successful has faced obstacles and failed sometimes. Knowing this makes it easier to deal with setbacks and doesn't make you feel so alone. Balance what you learn from mistakes with keeping your confidence up. Don't let mistakes make you doubt yourself. Instead, see them as part of your journey to becoming better. Use what you learned to plan for the future. Think about potential problems based on what you've learned and come up with solutions ahead of time. This will make you better at what you do and more confident. Share your experiences and what you learned with others. Teaching or helping someone else will help you remember what you learned and will also help them when they're going through tough times. Sharing with others helps create a sense of community and makes us grow together. Think about how setbacks have made you a stronger person and what values you've learned to hold dear. Sometimes hard times show us our strengths and what's truly important to us, and this helps us know ourselves better. This deeper understanding helps us figure out our purpose and make better choices. Instead of being scared of setbacks, try to be curious about them. This mindset helps us see that there are new possibilities and ways to solve problems. We can use setbacks as chances to be creative and learn. Recognizing that we need to be brave to face the truth is an important part of being strong and true to ourselves. We should apply what we learn right away. Trying new things based on what we've figured out keeps us moving forward and prevents us from getting stuck. Taking action quickly shows that we're serious about growing. Lastly, remember that setbacks are a normal part of our journey. They're not detours or failures, but experiences that make us richer and wiser. By learning from your mistakes, you turn problems into chances for future success and happiness. Chapter 13. Sleep early to feel refreshed. Going to bed early is a simple yet effective way to recharge your mind and body. When you go to bed earlier every night, you give your body the time it needs to rest and feel better after a stressful day. This helps you stay clear-headed, feel emotionally balanced, and have enough energy. Without enough rest, you'll struggle to deal with tough times and might feel overwhelmed and make bad choices. Making an early bedtime helps set your body's internal clock, which affects how your hormones work, your body temperature, and how awake you feel. All of these things affect your mood and how well you do things. Going to bed and waking up at the same time every day helps you sleep better. This makes your rest feel more refreshing and healing. You will think more clearly and feel more energized and strong. Sleeping early every day also improves how well your brain works. It helps you focus, remember things, and solve problems better. These are important skills when you're dealing with challenges. When you're well rested, your brain works more efficiently, and you stay calm and able to think clearly even when things get stressful. This helps you react thoughtfully instead of impulsively. Going to bed early also helps you manage your feelings. Not getting enough sleep makes you more sensitive to stress and makes you feel negative emotions more strongly. On the other hand, getting enough rest helps you deal with anxiety, frustration, and sadness better. This makes you more able to handle tough times. Regular early sleep also helps your body stay healthy. Sleeping deeply is when your body fixes damaged tissues, builds new muscle, and makes your immune system stronger. This is good for recovering from physical or mental stress. Going to bed early helps these healing processes, which makes you feel better overall and less likely to get sick. It also teaches you discipline. It takes willpower to ignore distractions and get ready for bed on time. This helps you develop good habits that can help you succeed in the long run and feel good. To get into a good sleep habit, start by going to bed at the same time every night. Choose a time that lets you sleep for 7 to 8 hours and stick to it, even on weekends. Doing this every day helps your body and mind learn to rest at the same time, making it easier to fall asleep. Make your bedroom a good place to sleep. Turn down the noise, turn off the lights, and keep it cool and comfortable. Turning off screens and bright devices at least an hour before bedtime reduces blue light exposure, which can mess with your body's internal clock. Instead, do calming things like reading or gentle stretching. Create a bedtime routine that tells your body it's time to relax. This could be deep breathing exercises, meditation, or writing in a journal. These things calm you down and help you fall asleep easily. Don't drink caffeine or eat heavy meals close to bedtime. This can keep you awake and stop you from sleeping well. Opt for light, healthy snacks if you need to, and drink water without overdoing it so you don't wake up during the night. If your mind is racing at bedtime, keep a notebook nearby to write down worries or things you need to do. This helps you calm down and relax. Listen to your body's signals. When you feel tired, listen to your body and get ready for bed instead of forcing yourself to keep going. Putting off sleep only makes it harder to wind down and can hurt the quality of your rest. If you have trouble falling asleep early, try going to bed a little earlier each day. Start by going 15 minutes earlier and gradually work your way up over several days. This will make the change easier and more likely to work. Try to limit your naps during the day, especially in the afternoon. Short naps can be helpful, but long or late naps can mess up your nighttime sleep. Be aware of how stress affects your sleep. Taking time to think about your worries or practicing relaxation techniques can help you sleep better at night. Taking care of stress overall can make your sleep better and more consistent. Pay attention to the amount of natural light you get during the day. Going outside or sitting near a window can help your body's natural sleep-wake cycle and make it easier to sleep. Regular exercise helps you sleep better, but do it earlier in the day, not right before bed, or it might give you energy instead of relaxing you. Keep track of your sleep patterns by writing in a journal or using an app to see what habits or things are making it better or worse. This helps you make changes to sleep well. When you go to bed early, you'll be happier and more patient during the day. People who get a good night's sleep feel better, think more clearly, and can handle stress better. Getting good sleep also helps you be more creative and solve problems. When you're well rested, you can look at tough situations in a new way and find good solutions. Sleeping early is also good for your health. Missing sleep can make you gain weight and get other health problems. Getting enough rest helps you keep a healthy weight and feel good. Going to bed early also makes you make better choices. When you're tired, you might make bad choices, but when you're well rested, you can think clearly and make good decisions. A well-rested body heals faster from injuries or illnesses, cutting down on downtime and keeping your strength up when things get tough. Getting enough sleep also helps your social life. When you're well rested, you communicate better and are more patient with others, which strengthens your relationships. When you go to bed early, you show others that you value taking care of yourself and being responsible. This helps create a culture where people look out for their health. Over time, going to bed early makes you more resilient. It's the base that helps you build physical, mental, and emotional strength. This base lets you stay focused and get things done without burning out. Each night of early sleep helps you refill your energy so you can face the next day with energy and a clear head. By making going to bed early a part of your daily routine, you're investing in your long-term health and success. Going to bed early is a great way to show your body and mind that you care about them. It says that you think they're important and that you want to take care of yourself. This helps create a positive cycle. When you get enough rest, you make better choices and achieve more. By prioritizing sleep, you'll be able to handle tough times better. You'll have the energy to keep going, even when things get hard. Going to bed early can really help you deal with life's problems by making you stronger every night. Chapter 14. If you're feeling really overwhelmed, ask for help. It's normal to feel this way when things get really tough and you feel like you're in too deep. Asking for help isn't a sign of weakness. It's a smart thing to do to protect yourself. Recognizing what you can and can't do on your own is key to making things better. Asking for help can make a huge difference, turning a heavy burden into something you can share with others. This can bring relief, help you see things more clearly, and give you more energy. The first step in getting help is being honest about how you feel. It might be tempting to try to ignore your problems or pretend everything is okay, but putting things off only makes things worse. Saying you're overwhelmed takes courage and lets you take steps towards getting support and feeling better. Everyone needs help sometimes. Asking for it is a normal part of being human and doesn't mean you're not capable. It shows you're aware of what you need and care about yourself. This way of thinking helps you feel less alone and more connected to others, which makes you stronger. Think about what kind of help you need. Sometimes this is practical help, like getting someone to do chores or help you manage your time. Other times it's emotional support, like having someone to listen without judging you or giving you encouragement. Figuring out what you need helps you talk to people and get the help you deserve. Choose people you trust who understand and respect your situation. These can be friends, family, mentors, or professionals. Being around people who support you creates a safety net that makes you feel less alone when things are tough. When you ask for help, be clear and specific. Tell them what you're going through and how they can help you. It's easier to get what you need and avoid misunderstandings if you make specific requests. For example, instead of saying, "I need help," say, "Can you help me with this?" or "I need someone to talk to." Be open to getting help in different ways. Help can come as advice, help with something practical, being a friend, or just listening. Sometimes just knowing someone is there for you makes you feel better. You might not get the help you're expecting, but that's okay. Other people can offer their own unique views and skills. Being open-minded about what help looks like makes it more likely you'll find good support. Say thank you to those who help you. It makes them feel appreciated, and it helps the friendship grow. This also reminds you that you're not on your own. If you're worried about being a burden, remember that good relationships involve giving and taking. Asking for help can actually bring people closer and make them more willing to care for you. If you're feeling really overwhelmed, consider getting professional help. A therapist, counselor, or coach can teach you new ways to deal with stress and difficult emotions. Asking for help like this shows you're strong and taking charge of your life. Be honest about how you're feeling and don't be afraid to show your vulnerabilities. Being open and honest helps people trust you and feel close to you. When you're willing to ask for help, it creates a situation where people can easily help you. This also shows others that it's okay to be brave and express your feelings. Set clear limits on what you can do on your own and know when to ask for help. Having a clear plan prevents you from getting too tired and ensures you have time for the things that are really important to you. Take time to check on how you're feeling often. If you notice you're feeling overwhelmed, you can get help before things get too bad. Help others in your community by being willing to lend a hand. When people support each other, everyone feels valued and looked after. Use the tools that are available to you, like online groups or support apps, to connect with others when you can't be there in person. Remember, asking for help is a sign of strength, not weakness. It helps you bounce back faster by sharing the burden and learning from others. When someone offers help, accept it without feeling bad or waiting. Saying no to support might make things worse and increase stress. Learn from the times when you get help. Think about what worked well and how it made you feel. This helps you ask for help better in the future. Saying what you need clearly lets others help you properly. It also makes you feel more in control when things are really hard. Know when to ask for help. Feeling tired all the time, being anxious, or having trouble focusing are signs you need support. Don't isolate yourself. Being alone makes feelings of overwhelm worse and makes it harder to find help. Staying connected to others helps you feel better emotionally and practically. Believe that being vulnerable will be met with kindness from people who care about you. Building trust takes time, but it's essential for getting support that lasts. Take care of yourself when you're feeling overwhelmed. Treat yourself the way you would a friend in a tough spot. This kind attitude will help you be kinder to yourself and more open to getting help. Set small goals to make it easier to ask for help, and start with things that don't feel too big. This will help you get more confident. Think of asking for help as a smart decision that will make you more effective and happy. This way of thinking is about taking action, not just waiting. Remember, asking for help can make your life easier and give you space to heal and grow. When you realize this, you'll be more likely to ask for help when you need it. Use your mindfulness to stay in the present moment and not worry about asking for help. This will help you feel less anxious and more open to getting support. Be proud of yourself for being willing to ask for help. This act shows you're strong and committed to your health and success. It's a big step to realize when you're overwhelmed and ask for help. This helps break a cycle of being alone, gives you back your energy, and makes you stronger to face problems. This simple action helps you be more resilient and makes you more connected to others, making hard times easier to deal with. Chapter 15. Practice patience when things don't move fast enough. When you're working towards a goal or trying to get through tough times, progress can feel really slow. It may seem like you're moving forward but then stepping back. In those moments, patience is important to learn. Practicing patience means accepting how things are going without getting discouraged or making hasty choices. It helps you stay steady, focused, and strong even when you don't see results right away. Patience isn't about doing nothing or waiting without trying. It's about choosing to stay calm and trust that things will work out, even when there are setbacks or delays. This way of thinking helps you avoid making hasty decisions that could ruin your progress. By being patient, you keep your motivation going and remember what you're working towards. One way to practice patience is to set realistic goals about how long it will take to see changes or growth. Many challenges take weeks, months, or even years to overcome. Understanding this helps you avoid feeling disappointed when things don't happen right away. When you accept that progress is slow, you avoid feeling like you've failed. Focus on small improvements instead of the end result. Even small steps forward can help you succeed in the long run. Celebrating small wins gives you energy and makes you feel more confident. This helps you stay focused when things are slow. It also reminds you why you wanted to do something in the first place. Remembering your reasons can make you stronger when things don't go as planned. Keeping your goals in mind helps you turn frustration into determination. Instead of getting impatient, use the slow pace to learn and get better. Success isn't just about the end result, but also about what you learn along the way. Being patient helps you understand yourself and others better and makes you more successful in the long run. Stay focused on the present moment rather than worrying about what's going to happen next. This helps you feel less stressed and appreciates the journey, not just the end goal. When you feel impatient, just acknowledge it without judging yourself. Recognize these feelings as normal and temporary. Accepting them makes them less intense and helps you stay focused. Create routines that help you keep going. Consistency is better than having lots of energy one day and then crashing the next. Building daily habits means you'll keep making progress, even if it seems slow. Talk to people who understand the value of being patient. Their encouragement and shared experiences remind you that hard work pays off in the end. Being with a supportive group of people helps you feel less alone and keeps you motivated. Don't compare your progress to others. Everyone's journey is different because of different circumstances and timing. Comparing often makes you impatient and unhappy. Instead, focus on your own path and accept your own pace. Break down your goal into smaller steps with achievable deadlines. These checkpoints give you regular feedback and help you feel a sense of accomplishment. Milestones help keep you going when things are slow. Think back to how far you've come. Looking at what you've already done, no matter how small, shows that you're making progress, even if it doesn't always feel that way. Thinking about this helps build confidence and patience. Use positive words to yourself to stay committed. Replace thoughts like, "I'm not getting anywhere," with "every step counts and brings me closer." Affirmations make you feel better and reduce frustration. Understand that it's normal to have ups and downs. These aren't signs to give up, but chances to learn and change. Being efficient helps you get through these phases without losing hope. Be gentle with yourself when progress is slow. Treat yourself kindly instead of being mean or doubting your abilities. This helps you stay strong and reduces stress. Be flexible with your plans. Sometimes you need to adjust to keep making progress. Being patient means giving yourself time to think things over and try new ways without getting too stressed out. Do things that make you feel refreshed and give you a new point of view. Taking breaks, going for a walk outside, or doing something you enjoy stops you from burning out and helps you stay patient. Imagine yourself succeeding while accepting things are going to take time. This balance helps keep you motivated and calm. Keep a journal to track your progress. Writing down what you do each day, how you feel, and what you think helps you see how far you've come and what you've learned. This helps you become more aware and patient. Get rid of things that distract you from your goals and make you want instant results. Focusing on what you want to achieve helps you make steady progress. Learn from people who are good at waiting. Their stories and habits can inspire you to keep going even when things are slow. Be thankful for the chance to learn and grow even when things are going slowly. Being thankful changes your focus from what you don't have to what you do have, improving your attitude. Think long-term. Understand that real change often takes time, and people who keep going even when it's slow end up with lasting results. Accept that uncertainty is a part of getting better. Being patient helps you deal with things you don't know and keeps you moving forward without knowing exactly when you'll succeed. Celebrate your willingness to be patient itself. This helps you become a stronger person and prepares you for what's coming next. Finally, being patient when things are slow lets you stay steady and strong. It turns frustration into acceptance and gives you the confidence to keep working towards your goals. Patience is the quiet power that helps you get through tough times and leads to real change. Chapter 16. Replace bad habits with good and productive routines. Changing bad habits for good ones is one of the best ways to make big changes in your life and feel more in control. Bad habits can make you feel tired, confused, and stuck in a cycle that holds you back. But by replacing them with good habits, you can start moving forward and feel better about yourself. The first step is to figure out what habits are holding you back. This might include things like negative thinking, putting things off, eating badly, watching too much TV, or using substances to cope with stress. Being honest with yourself about what's going on is the first step to changing. Take a close look at your daily routines and notice which things make you feel stressed, tired, or stuck. Once you know what habits are bad for you, try to understand why you do them. These situations, feelings, or places might make you do these things. Knowing what makes you do them helps you come up with ways to stop or avoid those triggers. This insight also shows you patterns that can be changed by making lifestyle or mindset changes. Get rid of bad habits by replacing them with healthier ones that give you the same feeling or comfort. For instance, if stress makes you overeat, try breathing deeply or being physically active instead. If scrolling through social media wastes your time, try reading or doing something creative instead. The goal is to satisfy the reason behind the bad habit with a positive activity that helps you grow. Create a clear plan to add new habits to your routine. Start small, with small, easy changes, instead of trying to do everything at once. For example, add 5 minutes of stretching instead of nothing, or swap one unhealthy snack for a healthy one. Changing gradually makes it easier to succeed and not get overwhelmed. Make a plan to do new things at the same time every day. Doing things over and over makes them habits, so doing positive things every day helps them become automatic. Using reminders or tracking helps you stay on track and motivated. Remember that slipping up is part of changing. It's not a failure. When you slip up, look at why and don't be too hard on yourself, then get back on track. Being kind to yourself makes you stronger and less likely to give up. Be around people and places that support your new habits. Good influences help you keep going and make it easier to avoid things that might mess up your progress. Tell your goals to friends or people you trust who will help you and keep you accountable. Learn about how good habits can help you. Knowing how new routines can improve your health, clear your mind, balance your emotions, and make you happier keeps you motivated. It helps you see how your actions fit into your long-term plans. Try to picture yourself doing healthy things and succeeding. This helps your brain get ready for change and makes you more confident in sticking to new habits. Being mindful helps you notice when you want to do something and choose how to react. This makes you stop doing things on autopilot and think about what you're doing. As you get better at being mindful, you'll be more in control and make healthier choices. Stop being mean to yourself and say positive things instead. Encouraging yourself reminds you of how strong you are and helps you focus on getting better. Just try different routines until you find what works for you. Making good habits fit your life makes them easier to stick to and more fun. Be proud of your accomplishments, no matter how small, to keep yourself motivated and confident. Start with physical activity as a regular part of your healthy routine. Exercise can boost your mood, give you more energy, and make you feel sharper. Don't neglect getting enough sleep. It helps you control your emotions and stay away from bad behaviors. Handle stress before it becomes a problem by using tools like meditation, writing, or spending time outside. Reducing stress makes it less likely you'll turn to bad habits. Protect your good habits by setting limits on your time and exposure to things that might make you slip up. Stop trying to do too many things at once and focus on one task, then take breaks to rest. This helps you work better and reduces stress that can lead to distractions or putting things off. Engage in activities that help you connect with others. Having support from friends and family makes your daily routines better and gives you the encouragement you need. Keep track of your habits and how you're doing. Looking at your progress helps you see patterns, celebrate how far you've come, and change your approach if it's not working. Be patient and keep trying when you're trying to change your habits. Changing your habits takes time, and you'll need to keep working at it. If you have bad habits that are hurting you, it's a good idea to get help from a professional. Working with a therapist or coach can help you heal and grow faster. Remember that changing bad habits to good ones helps you take control of your life. Every good choice you make makes you stronger and more able to deal with tough times. By making healthier choices, you build a strong base for making progress and lasting success. This change shows how much you care about living with purpose and doing well even when things get tough. Ultimately, trading bad habits for good ones takes a lot of courage and helps you feel in control. It leads to feeling better, being clear-headed, and being happy as you move closer to the life you want. Chapter 17. Celebrate small wins to keep going during hard times. When things are hard, it's easy to feel like you're not making any progress and that it's too much to handle. The challenges can seem too big, and the constant effort can make you feel less excited. In those moments, celebrating small victories is a great way to stay motivated and keep going. These small wins may seem unimportant at first, but they're important signs of progress that show you what you can do and keep you motivated to reach your goals. Recognizing small accomplishments breaks up the long journey by adding happy moments and pride to your experience. These celebrations prove that your hard work is paying off, no matter how small the results might be. This helps you feel more hopeful and less discouraged when progress is slow. Celebrating small victories also helps your brain focus on the good things that happen. This changes your mindset, making it easier to stay strong when obstacles come up. It turns your journey into a series of smaller steps, rather than a huge goal that seems impossible. To start celebrating milestones, first decide what counts as a milestone. You can celebrate small victories like finishing a task or sticking to a routine for a few days, reaching a new personal best, or just feeling more in control of your emotions. The main thing is to notice any progress that gets you closer to your goals. Make a habit of regularly checking how you're doing and finding these moments. Writing down your achievements in a journal or log can help you remember them and see how far you've come. This makes your successes feel real and helps you appreciate how much you've grown. Choose a celebration that feels good to you, like taking a few minutes to think about what you've accomplished, sharing your success with someone you trust, or treating yourself to something nice. Do whatever makes you happy, and don't worry if it's not a big deal. Just make sure it makes you feel good about your progress. Try not to save all your celebrations for just the big wins. Waiting only for big wins sets the bar too high and can cause frustration or feeling like you've failed. Seeing small steps helps you stay positive and feel good about your progress. Sharing what you've accomplished with people who support you makes it even more special. When others notice how far you've come, it makes you feel more confident and responsible for your actions. This kind of support helps you get through hard times. Use celebrations to say thank you for trying hard and not giving up. Being thankful makes you appreciate the journey more and feel better overall. Remember that celebrating little things helps you be kind to yourself. It reminds you that every effort counts and you deserve praise for your hard work. Make celebrating a part of your daily or weekly routine to stay motivated. Taking time to think about what you've accomplished helps you focus on getting better. Think about the challenges you overcame to reach each goal. This shows you're strong and can handle tough situations, which gives you more confidence to face future problems. Don't forget to celebrate the things you learned from your mistakes too. These experiences help you grow and deserve recognition. Use your goals as checks to see if you need to change your plan. This keeps you on track and makes it more likely you'll succeed. Imagine yourself celebrating your small victories. This helps you feel good and stays motivated. Tell yourself positive things about your progress, like, "I'm making steady progress," or "Every step forward counts." This helps you stay strong and determined. Find a balance between celebrating your successes and staying humble. Don't get too full of yourself or too confident, no matter how well you're doing. Be flexible with how you celebrate. Different times in your life might need different kinds of recognition. Adapt your celebrations to what you need right now. Understand that progress isn't always straight and that it can be slow at times. Celebrations remind you that even when things slow down, your hard work is still worth it. Don't compare your accomplishments to what others have done. Focus on your own path and be proud of how far you've come. Celebrating small victories can give you momentum. Each time you acknowledge your progress, it makes you want to keep going and creates a positive cycle of motivation. Try to enjoy the process of getting where you want to go, rather than just focusing on the end result. Celebrations help you appreciate the journey and stay excited about it. Don't just celebrate what you've accomplished outside, also celebrate the changes inside. This means things like being stronger, having a better attitude, or knowing yourself better. These changes are the key to lasting success. Use celebrations to remind yourself that you're capable and keep going even when things get tough. This way you'll feel more confident when you face new challenges. Be thankful for the people and things that helped you reach your goals. Showing appreciation makes your relationships stronger and gives you a bigger support system. Remember that motivation goes up and down, but celebrations keep it stable when you need it most. Celebrate how hard you're working and how far you've come every day. This helps you stay dedicated to your goals for the long term. Embracing small successes makes a big struggle feel like a journey with many good moments. It keeps you feeling strong and motivated and helps you see a way forward. This way of thinking turns hard times into chances to make progress and feel proud of yourself. Chapter 18. Write down your thoughts to calm your mind. When life feels too much and your thoughts are crazy, writing down what's on your mind can help you feel better. By putting your feelings and worries down on paper, you can let some of the stress go. This can help clear your mind and make sense of your emotions. Writing is more than just recording what's happening or how you feel. It's a way to learn more about yourself and control your emotions. When you write, you calm down your racing thoughts and notice what's really going on beneath the surface. This is the first step to dealing with stress properly. Writing engages your brain in a way that just thinking or talking usually can't. It puts your inner worries into words and makes them clear. This helps you look at your thoughts from a different side, see patterns, and challenge any bad ideas that make you anxious or feel overwhelmed. Begin by setting aside a few minutes each day to write whatever comes to mind without worrying about what others will think. Use a journal, notebook, or digital document that feels easy to use. The goal isn't to write something perfect, but to say what you really think and feel. Don't worry about spelling, grammar, or how it sounds. Let your thoughts flow naturally, even if they seem jumbled or repetitive. Writing in this way helps you feel better and understand yourself more. If you're stuck, use some starting ideas like, "What's bothering me today?" or "How am I feeling right now?" This will help you get started without limiting what you write. Think about specific problems or general feelings of being unhappy. Writing about what happened and how it made you feel can help you deal with things that are stuck inside. Think carefully about the difference between what really happened and how you think about it. This helps you see what's real and what's just in your head, which can reduce stress. Remember any physical feelings connected to your emotions. Paying attention to things like being tense or restless can help you understand how your body and mind are connected and find ways to feel better. Look back at what you've written sometimes. This will show you how far you've come, what keeps happening, and what triggers your problems. Knowing these things will help you make changes on purpose. Use writing as a way to figure out what to do when you're stressed about specific problems. Writing down different options and possible actions helps you make choices and feel less helpless. Try different kinds of writing, like making lists of things you're grateful for, writing letters you don't mean to send, or making up stories. This keeps things interesting and lets you explore your feelings more deeply. Combine writing with relaxing activities like deep breathing or being mindful. Doing this together can help you feel less stressed and more balanced. Don't use writing as a way to just think about the same unhappy thoughts over and over. Instead, try to express yourself fully and then move on to trying to understand or solve the problem. Make sure you can feel safe and private when you're writing, so you can share your feelings honestly. Choose a quiet place to write and decide if you want to share what you've written with anyone. Be proud of yourself for facing your problems head-on and being honest about how you feel. Writing helps you be kind to yourself by accepting your problems without being too hard on yourself. As you keep writing regularly, you might notice that you sleep better, feel better, and think more clearly. These improvements will make you want to keep writing. Use writing to write about the good times and the bad. Making sure to write about both helps keep the negative thoughts from taking over. Remember that writing is something you get better at with practice. Don't get discouraged if it takes time to feel comfortable writing. If you want some help, you can find it in writing exercises or books that guide you. These tools can help you grow even more. Know that writing is a personal thing, so do it your way and make it a habit that lasts. Use the things you learn from writing in your everyday life. When you know more about yourself, you might start to make changes that make you feel better and less stressed. Let go of the need for perfect writing. Accept that imperfections are a part of being real and healing. Set a schedule for writing so you can create a comfortable and helpful space. Know when to get extra help from a professional if you're dealing with deep problems or strong emotions. Use writing to connect with others by sharing what you feel comfortable with. This can help people understand each other better. Trust that writing will help you find your strengths and solve problems. It can turn stress into calm and make you stronger. Writing down your thoughts is a simple way to reduce stress. It helps you feel better emotionally, understand yourself, and find peace. Making writing a habit will give you a tool that lasts a lifetime. It will help you deal with difficult times with more calm and confidence. Chapter 19. Keep moving forward even when things get tough. It takes a lot of courage to want to grow as a person, even when things are really hard. When life gets difficult, it can be hard to believe in ourselves and want to keep going. But it's exactly in those moments that we need to focus on growing the most. Deciding to keep moving forward, even if it hurts, or if we're not sure what's going to happen, helps us be stronger and builds a strong foundation for making real changes. Growing as a person isn't easy. It means facing things that are uncomfortable, overcoming obstacles, and being open to change. When bad things happen, it's tempting to want to give up or avoid challenges altogether. But sticking to our goals, even when progress feels slow or difficult, is what sets people who succeed apart from people who don't. On hard days, it's all about changing our way of thinking. Instead of seeing struggles as reasons to quit, we should see them as chances to learn, get better, and become stronger. Pain and problems often help us change. They show us what we need to work on and teach us things that make us stronger. To keep going, we have to accept that we'll make mistakes and face setbacks, but not give up on what matters. Progress takes time and is made by sticking with it, not by being perfect. When we accept this, we can stop being too hard on ourselves and keep moving forward. It's also important to be kind to ourselves when things get tough. This helps us stay calm and motivated. Being kind to ourselves is like having a steady friend who helps us grow when things seem hard or out of control. By doing small things every day that we can manage, we can keep growing even when things get tough. Instead of waiting for big changes, focus on taking small steps every day. These small steps add up over time and keep us moving forward even when we feel like giving up. Having a clear goal helps you stay committed. When you connect what you're doing to things that are really important to you, like being better with people, feeling healthy, or being happy, it makes it easier to keep going even when things get tough. Your goal gives you direction and gives you the energy to keep going. Get inspired by people who have overcome hard times. Their stories show that working on yourself can pay off and remind you that you're not alone. Think about what you're doing and why. Regularly look back at what you've learned, how you've changed, and how you've grown. This helps you see how far you've come and makes you want to keep going. Don't be too rigid with your plans. Growth is about being open to changing your approach as things change. This helps you find ways around problems and keeps you moving forward. Build a support team that helps you stay committed. Surround yourself with people who believe in you and will encourage you to keep growing. They should also keep you accountable and give you honest feedback. When you're feeling weak, being part of a community can give you the strength you need. Practice being mindful so you can stay calm and focused. This helps you deal with hard emotions without getting overwhelmed, so you can think before you act. Being mindful also helps you be patient and strong. Celebrate your small victories to remind yourself why you're working so hard. Seeing how far you've come can make you feel good and make you want to keep going. These celebrations can create a positive cycle that helps you grow even when things get tough. Take care of yourself so you can stay energized and clear-headed. Taking care of your body, getting enough rest and relaxing is crucial for keeping your commitment strong. If you neglect your own needs, you won't be able to keep going. Set goals that are realistic and don't push you too hard. Ambitious goals can be inspiring, but they can also lead to discouragement if they seem impossible during tough times. Setting more realistic goals helps you stay motivated without getting burned out. Keep learning and looking at things from new angles. Growth happens when you're curious and open-minded. Even on bad days, new ideas can come to you that give you solutions and hope. Use a journal or other creative outlets to deal with challenges and remind yourself of your goals. Writing helps you think clearly and feel better, and it can help you connect with your purpose again. Don't compare yourself to others. Everyone grows at their own pace, with their own challenges. Focus on your own path and celebrate your own achievements. Imagine yourself growing and living the life you want. Thinking positively about your future helps you stay motivated and ready to face challenges. Be thankful for the chance to learn and grow, even when things get tough. This way of thinking helps you focus on what you have, not what's missing. Remember that being committed to growing is a big accomplishment in itself. Staying with it, even when it's hard, makes you stronger and more resilient. Understand that growing can be uncomfortable and confusing, but learning to deal with it makes you tougher and more likely to succeed in the long run. Take responsibility for your own growth, no matter what's happening around you. Knowing that your choices and attitude control how you do makes you more powerful. Remember that tough days are just part of the journey. Keeping this in mind helps you stay hopeful and not give up. If you need help, don't hesitate to ask for it. Trainers, advisors, or therapists can give you advice and support to help you stay committed. Let yourself take breaks and feel better without feeling guilty. Taking time to rest makes you stronger and able to keep moving forward. Focus on what you're doing rather than worrying about the results. Being committed to growing means thinking that trying your best and learning are more important than getting what you want right away. Practice being patient because growing takes time. Getting impatient can make progress slower and make you feel frustrated. Ultimately, being committed to growing when things are tough will make you stronger, wiser, and more resilient. This dedication can turn bad times into chances for big change and help you create a happy and fulfilling life. Chapter 20. Choose to be strict with yourself in every hard decision. Choosing to be strict with yourself in every hard decision is a basic rule that decides what happens in your life and helps you get stronger to overcome problems. Comfort makes things easy and lets us avoid feeling bad, but discipline makes us take action that is good for us in the long run. When we have to make tough choices, choosing discipline helps us grow, be strong, and feel really fulfilled. Discipline means doing what you have to do, even when you don't feel like it. It's being able to stay focused and stick to your priorities, no matter how you feel or what's going on around you. Comfort wants to make things easy and avoid pain, but it can stop us from moving forward. It's really important to know the difference between these two choices. Choosing comfort might make us feel better for a little while, but it can make us feel bad in the long run and cause us to miss out on chances. Discipline helps us make progress and be successful by making us keep going even when things are hard. Every hard decision is a chance to get better at discipline. These moments test your ability to choose what's best for the long run over what feels good right now. Making smart choices helps you trust yourself to make good decisions and control your life. Begin by understanding what really matters to you and what you want to achieve. When you have to make a decision, use those things as your guide. When you know how each choice fits with what's most important to you, it's easier to stay on track. Be aware of when you're trying to take the easy way out. This can look like making excuses, putting things off, or avoiding problems. Catching these urges early helps you stop acting on autopilot and make good choices instead. Practice waiting for what you really want by saying no to quick temptations and choosing better rewards later. This helps you become stronger and creates a habit of making smart choices. Create daily routines that show you can make good choices. Consistency in small decisions helps you make big ones when the stakes are higher. Use your imagination to picture the good things that will come from being disciplined and the bad things that will happen if you choose to be comfortable. Thinking it through helps you get ready to take action and makes you more motivated. Break big choices down into smaller steps so you don't feel overwhelmed. Discipline is easier to keep when you can see how far you've come and how much you've accomplished. Think about times when you chose comfort over discipline and how it didn't work out. Remembering those times will help you stay committed to your goals. Share your goals and decisions with people you trust. They can help you stay on track and make it less likely that you'll give in to comfort. Accept that feeling uncomfortable is a normal part of getting better. Changing how you think helps you see challenges as chances to learn, not things to get in the way. Make clear rules to protect your choices and stay focused. This might mean limiting access to things that distract you or creating a space that supports your goals. Cheer yourself on when you succeed at staying disciplined, no matter how small it may seem. Recognizing progress helps you know you're a person who can make intentional choices. Balance staying disciplined with taking care of yourself to avoid getting worn out. Discipline is more sustainable when you also get rest, eat well, and take breaks. Pay attention to your thoughts and feelings without letting them control you. This helps you make intentional choices instead of just reacting. Use positive statements that remind you of your strength and commitment. This kind of talk boosts your confidence in making disciplined choices. Don't think you have to do everything perfectly or nothing at all. Discipline is about making steady progress. Try out different methods to see what helps you stay disciplined in different situations. Making your approach personal makes it more effective. Focus on the process of making decisions rather than just the results. This way of thinking helps you keep going and be strong in the face of challenges. Remember that discipline gets stronger over time when you practice it. Each tough decision helps you prepare for the next one. Don't compare your journey to others because everyone's path is different. You need to make a personal commitment to discipline. Think about how you'll deal with setbacks so you don't lose your motivation. Being strong in the face of challenges is part of living a disciplined life. Use a journal to think about your decisions and remind yourself why you want to be disciplined. Writing helps you understand what you want and see how you've grown. Remember that choosing discipline is a way to respect and love yourself. It shows you value your potential and yourself. Practice being thankful for the chance to make good choices. This attitude helps you feel positive and motivated. Learn to be patient, because good things often take time to happen when you make smart decisions. Be able to change your plan if things don't go as expected. Being flexible helps you stay committed. Remember that discipline helps you feel in control and gives you a sense of purpose. Look to people who are good at discipline for inspiration. Learning from them will make you stronger. Put discipline first in important areas like health, relationships, money, and personal growth. Use challenges as chances to get back on track instead of reasons to give up. Allow yourself to feel uncomfortable without running away. This will help you be stronger and more in control. Don't confuse being comfortable with being afraid to fail or change. Facing your fears needs self-control. Imagine who you want to be and how making good choices helps you become that person. Be around people and places that help you stay on track. Use tools like your phone wisely, so they help you stay focused instead of getting in the way. Learn to say no to things that distract you with confidence. Remember, discipline isn't about being restricted, it's about being free. It lets you create the life you want. Think of every day as a chance to make good choices and celebrate when you do. When you choose to be disciplined over being comfortable, you can overcome obstacles and achieve your goals. This helps build your character, makes you stronger, and gives your life meaning. It's better than just being comfortable for a short time.